getting curious, and the swing on the corner. Perfect. Wolfen wants one, trade down, back and forth. Trexx stands for two, but quickly goes down. And it looks like NRG want to send a message early.
And the timing on that was perfect. The flash comes through just as the orb drops from Som. See, Victor got to be careful here. The wide swing, koldamenta isolates the first, but Som good for the trade.
Sheydos, come
will
on.
find a response. It's a Killjoy 1v1 here.
It's your dream come true, Mike. Old Tommy the Turmeric going to be coming up now. Spike is safe to get back in hand. That's fine. 35 seconds. Going to secure the flank, make sure nothing's there. He has no idea where FNS is for now. So he's going to try and play it smart and play it safe, but a fight is inevitable. And the angle for FNS...
How deep does he clear on site here, though?
That's the question, isn't it? A quick glance, and the shot's good! Sheydos! A slap back to NRG.
So it's going to be a dry post plant here for
Around
Koi.
the world. Keep your eyes on, who is it? starxo going walkabout. He's going late flank through middle. Hasn't been noted.
Victor just gave it up. He spotted him.
Victor is in so much danger. Now there's a problem, though, because they've got their mind split in two places, and Trexx starts farming. 3 huge kills, and NRG left in tatters. Victor's eyes turn towards middle, and it's all but a ruse. It's all but a distraction. The time is just singing him the way out of this round. koldamenta to close, and Koi off to the perfect start, 3-0.
Big.
Such close contact as well. That's the first bit of utility fully invested, and they're already on the site, essentially. Really sitting deep now, NRG. Didn't want to take that risk after ardiis lost his head in just that prior round, but still. One going to come through, and Trexx on guard duty. Takes down Victor. Crashies with a whole lot of info, but not a lot of ability to really do much about the pressure coming off the back of it. So again, spamming in. ardiis takes a little bit of damage himself. And they're looking for that first step in on this retake, and it may be off the back of this Hunter's Fury coming through, and absolutely maybe now. Trexx goes down. But not before he actually managed to convert onto Victor. The timing,
no.
FNS! He's made a bit of a meal of it. This could be deadly now. Problems are plenty, Mike.
Does find it though. koldamenta will fall here. FNS, can he find anything else? No. starxo deals with it. Trexx finds a follow-up. Wall's still available for ardiis, but man, there's just not enough left.
No, it's going to be now red alert to Som. Do what you can. Buy us time. Buy any seconds you can. Plant's going to come in. Does it get stuck here? 10 seconds now. It's down. It's safe. Into the post plant. crashies, handle starxo. Now down to 3 players. What more can these 3 do? I think I heard the Viper's pick committed.
Yeah, koldamenta's popped it.
He's popped it, and rightly so, but Victor on the flank. This was happening a long time ago. ardiis still popping off shots. Finds Sheydos. Down to koldamenta and Trexx here. Close on the side, and crashies trying to reveal him. crashies going to get Trexx. And now just koldamenta. And he's dealt with. And here's the burst again. Wolfen instantly going to fight towards Som. Som great dealing with the first though. Front line dealt with. Now you got to look towards who else is remaining. We know that Koi are running as a pack in this. There's 3 players who are the heavy hitters, and they're mostly still standing. Som though yet to be cleared fully from this. Rez comes in. Do they get the partner? Huge from Som, holding it down and giving NRG the finest amount of hope, the thinnest amount to work with, as 3 rounds is really the bare minimum.
It's a fine margin, yeah, the bare minimum. Quietly on the other side of things, Trexx has just had an insane half of Valorant here.
Yes, he has.
On Icebox for Koi, just such a consistent player. I saw him into this. Oh, it doesn't get much better than that, right? They line up for him. You can see a little bit of joy to close out the half for NRG. The consolation at least, definitely.
Still standing for NRG.
The ball's only just coming down now, and there's only 1 chunk removed.
Okay, Sheydos though does connect quite quickly. Good information on the second, but not going to follow up. It's Som dealing with it at the back of the site. ardiis still standing, and NRG locking this down. They need this one to work out for them, and Trexx cannot do enough. 3 alive for NRG, and the first in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, if Sheydos lives, then yeah, sure, but
Didn't love this. Honest, that put
no second swing. I mean, starxo's trying to follow off the drone. Som's going to find another kill onto koldamenta here.
Nicely played round so far by NRG, but it is been left on a platter here. Sheydos, Wolfen, and Trexx trying to navigate a way through, and Som can play that back line. ardiis yet to be checked on, does do well. Finds Wolfen, extends a little bit of play here. 3v2, and Som, perfect timing. Lovely approach there. Buys a little couple of seconds as well. Going to be a nuisance, and Sheydos not being given a fair fight. There isn't one to be had. Turns the flash, but he can't turn this round any other way. And slowly, NRG waking up in this game. And Trexx willing to scrap on this. Does need to back away. He had the support there as well. Wolfen getting a little bit of play into this. Timing not there this time, and NRG quick to it. They are not resting for a second. Victor, fast as anything. You'd think he's on Neon if you blinked and missed it. But it's Wolfen in the back lines. They've had to relinquish the site control. But I am looking at one going walkabouts here. Trexx is still on the site. Finally found by crashies. But the spike yet to be planted. But NRG are winning the fight, so they desperately needed.
Well, this is the sort of round they're known for. Completely disrupting the rhythm, the tempo. Victor actually settling for default here.
I love this. Going back in just to ensure that that res does not come through, and Som is putting in serious work. Sheydos finally pulls the trigger, takes down one on the site. Som's been bound, it's a 3v3, but time, the KJ ult has come into effect, and ardiis is going to get the counter ult comes in. starxo on the punish, and now just two. FNS and Victor, and where do they go?
Got to back away. Koi actually respecting the lockdown as well. Nothing detained here on either side.
Time. They got to get a move on
Victor.
Victor.
Up so much.
He's going to have his knife back, he's going to have his flash back, he's got so much kit still to play with. Sheydos still alive, FNS is there, he can get back onto this one. Oh, and Victor's found starxo! Sheydos with a quick trade, but time is everything, and is running out for them. FNS, he can't do it in time! It's done for, it's 11 for NRG!
No. What?
Flash is enough. As contact found, slips away, does call for help, but no one's going to be there super quick. Yes, trexx does actually adjust really well. This is a little bit of an adjustment. Trexx coming in to bail out is massive. Now they can start working this down. They would have at least noted 3 now, noting it all. That's the spike lost, and Koi crunched them in towards kitchen. And you're going to have FNS and crashies, irrelevant to outcome. Crashies would have to pull off miracles here. And he's got the first step. 35 seconds, finds the second. crashies is fighting as best he can, but being closed in on. Another! Wolfen springs into effect. We're tied up again, 11-11.
When did you expect this resistance?
starxo going to find Victor. Trade comes in. The site is manic, but it's crashies again. The pen stage from crashies. Animal on the site. Finding 3 critical kills. Trexx, heroics again required. Not going to happen. The guts on crashies to play like that, man.
It's just
not going to find it.
Can't stall the plant.
Nope. And there it is, already a post plant with 5 alive. You still have Hunter's Fury on Crash. You've got ardiis with a res as well.
2 snake bites, 2 nano swarms.
How
Victor with the fragment.
You've got to somehow disrupt the back line with this. Come on, this is going to be hard work. First touch on the spike, going to try and draw out the initial utility. There's a little bit of a look, but not too much intention behind it. Som willing to put life on the line for this now. Maybe even first contact once that wall does drop. There it is, say hello. Som says hello to 2 and bye. Finally goes down, but it's down to 3. Wolfen, starxo, and trexx. How much more can they do? It's not looking likely. Wolfen, desperate, and desperation ain't working. starxo now with a judge, and the jury has decided it's NRG. Somehow making it to 13. What a brilliant game that was.
What an insane comeback. You can never count these guys out.
Beautiful, beautiful game of Valorant there.
Very safe plant. Should be open for long here. That's a free take coming through.
Yeah, this is early. This is super early. Not safe in those post plants either. They want to get the blood drawn now. Now, yes, Wolfen's on the side, but he needs to get a frag, and he does, but only 1. The back line hits, and it's Sheydos battering down NRG. Trexx is in for a world of trouble here. And the panic, you can see it there. Didn't realize what he was up against by any means. And FNS with an early punish.
I love this smoke here just outside Bricks to deny the information. NRG happy to creep up behind it. And actually, yeah, the ping comes onto Hell here. Yeah,
Wolfen's in so much shape. How's he won that fight? ardiis look good for it there. Maybe an outgun and over. Peek on it, but a quick trade, and FNS is keeping them in this game, but on towards the site. starxo only going to get 1. The trade's coming back in from koldamenta. Victor there. They're on the side. They're still trying to battle it out. Sheydos can't do it again. And this time, NRG brawl it out.
Couple of members of Koi maybe looking to flank Garage, but with a double stack in there from NRG, this is problematic here. Haven't got that same pop from CT this time around.
They absolutely don't. There's very little pressure coming in unison here. Victor finally feels it coming in through the top of Garage. That looks like a high priority. And yes, the paranoia catches, so they do manage to start taking in towards Garage. Looking towards CT, they don't have to find the same success. crashies holding them back with a second. And now koldamenta needs to do some serious work. 3 is all he can find, and that's all he's going to get. Looking to see what they try and make this work with. A swing and a jump just off the back of the contact, but great trades for ardiis. Finding 2 being pivotal to this round. Make it a 3rd, ardiis dicing them up. And just holding towards CT, waiting for that next victim, that next player who would dare do it. And no one feels that they can. Trexx, ooh, damage done, yes,
1
but
HP for ardiis.
Unconfirmed. ardiis, Wolfen, Trexx, both
Ready for
on
this
this.
flash on long here.
And yeah, this is when trouble aplenty. They can't escape, they can't run! Ardiis and crashies catching them by the heels. Huge punish with the util coming out. Lovely combo work coming in with FNS. And now the sight's on the platter. starxo has to respect it. This could be another 3-man safe.
It could be, yeah. This is one where actually don't even bother with that lockdown.
Yeah, the harder
initially
part.
Here, brilliant. First tick in the box. Wolfen, does he get caught on the way back out? No.
Lovely.
Come away. Completely untraded first blood here, and it's Som to fall. No smokes available for NRG.
But they're already in on the B side somewhat. Koldamenta really keeping note of that, though. Does find Victor, but it was Ardiis who slipped through. And yeah, Koi now starting to go through the motions. It's working perfectly. Koi looking comfortable now. And Ardiis last one alive. It ain't pretty, but he gets the job done. In we go. Sight now taken. Ardiis plants the flag there and actually takes the scalp off of trexx. What a shot. Trexx looks so unaware there was even a chance of that. And Koldamenta chomping at the bit to try and maybe find a fight through CT. No. And we're actually going to see the lockdown coming in, but this time it's
all a fake.
Yep. Oh my god, the spike's over towards A. Well. And you still got the slip through here as well from Ardiis. He's still doing him dirty. Victor's already. NRG. This is perfection from them. And now starxo.
starxo doesn't know where it's planted. He doesn't know where it's planted.
Lost
oh, no.
and confused.
It's painful. Yeah. The penny's dropped. The penny's dropped. And this is the thing, NRG just absolutely running rings around Koi. We'll be able to get this plant down. starxo eating that first drop down. The second might even find him. Somehow. Skips away.
They're trying to crunch though. Look at this off-tempo hit. I love it, trying to catch the players who are still on the side, which they might just do here. Victor, lovely. Gonna get one, but a quick trade from Wolfen. Still standing, can't stand much longer. The site now waving the NRG banner as Koi relegated towards long, but can they hold this plant? Som's on it. He ain't moving. He's looking pretty safe right here.
No.
Som ain't gonna move. What? Trexx! He got him off it, and now crashies with Trexx! You absolute god! Saving Koi in the first round in the second half.
Yeah, the clock really has run down here, and the spike is long, so...
Okay.
Okay, koldamenta just finds a drive-by. Yep, round saved.
There we go. That's exactly what you're to depend upon. But the 3 players left alive. Anything to look at here? Not really. They're not okay. Ardiis justing long, finds Sheydos. It's gorgeous. NRG posting up pretty aggressively on these angles, not sitting deep by any means, and actually not falling back. But they have lost sight control. Koldamenta so unaware, didn't even turn, didn't even look towards it. And now just 2 on the site here, surrounded. No comfort to be found. Maybe can fall away too long, but they need to win a fight and find some safety somewhere. The chip damage coming out from trexx could have given them a second to breathe and think, but it ain't going to be for long.
Set up here for the utility as well. Trexx forced a little closer towards spawn.
Trexx.
Not caught by the paranoia though.
He needs to, he might be good. Oh, FNS keeps on running and Trexx just falls. starxo a 1v4. Position is pretty considered. They had players in sewer, they had CT dealt with. Either. There's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. He's dead and buried. NRG smothering Koi now.
Actually, response is there from crashies, and he should find info, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
The Hunter's Fury to slow things down. It's a double tag.
This could be massive, and it is. crashies finding Koldamenta.
Another 2 tags.
He's done so much damage to the lockdown just to make sure he's safe.
Look at the time.
Hesitant. They've got 35 seconds, and they've got no information. They've got nowhere to go.
There's still 2 on C, Lauren.
Garage is a player in it. Wolfen's running into his death. He has no idea. They already cleared it earlier, but Som's here. Perfect play from Som.
Oh my god.
Positioning divine. He's read the round. And now Trexx, it's a formality again. And Som played that so well. The positioning was great. Credit to crashies. You cannot question that round.
That is poetry in motion from NRG there. Crashies with the Aljo, just finds the blind tag. But it's the Hunter's Fury. I think the reveals another 2 or 3 players here.
Yeah.
Insane value from that ultimate. And then, you know, everybody barreling towards this C-site hit late on behind the lockdown. 3 of them are minus 80.
Yeah.
They're squishy walking into Som in garage. Comes through. starxo maybe going to get pinned onto site here.
He's in trouble. He's in real trouble. Wolfen wins 1 fight towards garage, but it's an absolute bloodbath in favor to NRG here. Back on the side here, Wolfen needs more. Needs massive impact. He ain't going to get it. Sheydos needs it. Doesn't get it either. It's NRG clean on the play back in. And now it's 11 calling. And NRG willing to answer. They are looking good, Mike. 4 players on the flank, and trexx is util in hand. There's no one here. If he crests that corner,
paranoia.
that's 2 core with the paranoia. It's going to call all the players in. starxo takes a whole lot of damage. He's down to 6 HP. They got to buy time. They got to do something. koldamenta dives into the jaws of it. Trexx stunned. NRG battering them down. And a 3v2. Wolfen and starxo still alive in a switch of position. Som dips in towards the site, avoids the stun. Still fighting, still standing, tapping on the spike for Wolfen. He's behind both of them. Finds them.
Oh my God.
What a time for the young gun to find some form.
Everybody falls though, and that was the forced purchase from Koi. They're going to come out of that licking their wounds. Going to have to scrape together another purchase. Further investment here in terms of the ultimate. But it's do or die, and they deliver around here. They find their 9th.
He was desperate, clawing into this, and I mean, it was just manic.
I mean, thank God for this. starxo was on, what, 3 HP as well there.
Just bleeding. We're going to see the plant coming through.
I'm going to say, with a couple of Spectres, they can't actually rely heavily on this long setup either.
But they're all going to it.
I mean, it's only the Hunter's Fury to play off here.
Tell me they're going to get proactive through mid. Tell me something, Mike.
Tell me they re-clear garage. It looks as if there's going to be Sheydos and koldamenta going that way. Victor immediately punished. Hunter's Fury posted. That's going to catch starxo and trexx, actually.
And the counter roll comes in. They need some value, and it's fallen by the wayside. Trexx and koldamenta, the last 2 alive.
He's sticking it.
He ain't moving. He's going to hold this one down. It's all falling to pieces.
Oh, no.
Right in front of their eyes. 12 for NRG, and Koi are left in tatters. There's so much of it on the ground still. Wolfen's going to take a fair amount of damage. Yeah, softened up, comfortable for Victor. No sweat for him. The smoke into play, and Koi gets sent back. They did not find the impact, but they can't even quickly springboard. Still util in towards garage. Position now noted. They're not finding what they need here, but a quick flex towards C. Again, do they dare keep doing this? And Victor, he's on the hunt. He's feeling confidence. He's got the boys beside him. Trexx on the flank can only do so much. Finds one.
What?
What is that from Victor?
Oh my God!
What in God's name is that? koldamenta now surrounded. He's dead. He's buried. And Victor sends him to his grave.
What the hell was that from Victor? To close out Haven. Absolute insanity. But NRG comfortably closing things out, sending Koi home on day 1.